is probably gonna be like my first video, and we're gonna be talking about I wish I would have known when I got my braces on. I've had my braces for about 4 years now, and I was supposed to get them off 2 years later, but as you can see, still brace face. My braces journey has been pretty easy. I didn't have like the biggest cosmetic change because my teeth weren't like really bad, but I still have them. So these are just gonna be some things that I wish I knew before I got my braces, some things I wish I could change while I have my braces, and just basic things, since I think like after 4 years I have a pretty good grip on what it's really like to have braces. First tip, or first thing I wish I'd known, or basically just first thing, is like when you get your braces you're gonna have a lisp. If you didn't have a lisp before, you're gonna have a lisp after, and it's gonna be there for a while until like you adjust to your mouth having all this metal inside of it and having to open your mouth wider in order to speak. It's not that bad. I mean, for me it wasn't that bad. For some people I've heard that it can be pretty bad, but it's not like the end of the world. Next thing is soreness. Oh my goodness. Oh, soreness. Anytime you go to get your braces tightened, be prepared for soreness, especially if you have new wires put in, or if you have new added things. Like anything added will cause your teeth to be sore. If it's just like just changing the rubber bands, like the bands around all your teeth, you'll probably be fine. But if they add a new wire, or they add any bands in the back of your mouth, or they reposition anything, whoop, sore. Like sometimes it's like really bad, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's really bad, but not to the point where it's like crying. But it can be pretty bad when it comes to like having to eat afterwards. Smoothies kind of become your best friend, or like soft things become your best friend. Be prepared if you get an expander. I had a Playteal expander, or whatever. But I had an expander put in. It's this piece of metal that goes up on the roof of your mouth, and you have like a key that you stick in your mouth and turn it, and it expands your teeth in the back. And like tip number 1, turn it when they say to turn it. If they tell you to turn it once every night, do that, because you don't want to end up like me where you forget to turn it, and then the night before your orthodontist appointment you're sitting there cranking it, and then you wake up in the morning and you can barely talk because you've now like created so much space in the back of your teeth that it hurts. And it can also be very bad. It can ruin like your process. Be prepared for things to get stuck at the top of it. Like I would have things stuck at the top of it, and I would have to like push them out with my tongue like food. Really. Another thing is to wear your rubber bands. Wear your rubber bands. Like, oh my god. Okay. People told me this before when I first got my braces, like, oh, you wear your rubber bands, make sure you wear your rubber bands. I was like, nah, it's not that big of a deal. Wear your rubber bands, because your orthodontist can tell that you're not wearing your rubber bands, and then you'll just have to wear them longer, and it'll prolong your time. That happened to me. Part of the reason why I'm 4 years after having braces for 2. Wear your rubber bands. If you have to wear them, just wear them. They're kind of annoying, but you get used to them, and sometimes it can hurt to talk, but you get used to them, and after a while you probably won't have to wear them anymore. If you have to get spacers, which are like blue rubber bands that they stick in between your molars, don't choose sticky things, because like you'll start chewing and you won't realize that the expander's back there, and then you'll pull the expander out with the gum, and then you'll have to go back to your orthodontist and get another one in. And if you're like me, whose orthodontist is 78 miles back home and I'm in college, that's not easy. You know, it's not easy. That trek isn't easy at all. So be careful when you have your spacers. Those can cause soreness as well, because they're separating your teeth so that you'll have space for bands later on. So just be ready for that, but it's not like the end of the world. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have notes, because I want to make sure like I don't forget anything. Be prepared for food to get stuck in your teeth like all the time, more so than when you don't have braces. Everything gets stuck in your braces. Everything. You'll have spinach in your teeth constantly. You'll have meat in your teeth constantly. Like, it's just something you have to get over, but it's also something you need to be aware about. My tip is to usually just gargle water if you don't have like a toothbrush or toothpick. Like, if you're not home and you can't brush your teeth, water generally can help loosen the things that are in your mouth, and you can just go to the bathroom, rinse some water in your mouth, and get everything out, or get most of it out. But sometimes not everything, and it can be kind of annoying. Flossing is kind of hard because you can't get the thread through there, but you can also use threaders. Threaders can help you thread the floss through your teeth, which can help you to floss your teeth. Go to your appointments. Oh my lord, go to your appointments. Whether or not your orthodontist is far away, close, go to your appointments. Do not postpone your appointments. Do not prolong your appointments. Go to your appointments. I cannot stress that enough. Go to your appointments, because not going to my appointments is the reason why I have braces now still, 4 years later, because I kept missing my appointments. And when you miss a lot of appointments back to back, then your orthodontist kind of has to change his plan. So go to your appointments. If I cannot stress anything to you, is to go to your appointments. Keep your teeth clean as well, because like my orthodontist, they have a rule: if you're not keeping your teeth clean, they'll take the braces off, because they're not going to help you fix your teeth if you're not going to take care of them anyway. So keep your teeth clean. I use a Sonicare toothbrush. It's an electric toothbrush that helps me like really get into my bottom teeth, because my problem is I have really tiny bottom teeth, and so when it comes to brushing down there, it's harder for me. So I use an electric toothbrush to get down there and get in there, and that helps me out. And another tip, it's kind of like, you know, not something like drastic. It's not something that, oh, you need to do this, but it's a helpful suggestion is to just take pictures. Like, take pictures before you have braces, take pictures while you have braces, because one thing I regret is not taking pictures when I initially got my braces done, because I don't have pictures to really look back on. Now I have pictures of like 2-3 years in when there's not much of a difference, but I wish I would have had pictures like month 1, day 1, week 1, you know, because it would have helped me to see the progress that I'm making. And it's also fun to look back on those memories of just having braces. Braces is just fun. It's a different world in a sense. Because there's not everyone gets braces, but the people who do, like, it's kind of like we all have something that we can share with one another. Like, my roommates have, some of my roommates have had braces, and we like to joke about like the things we've gone through with our braces, the pains we've gone through with our braces. We've made jokes about the fact that I continuously skip my appointments, and that's the reason why I have braces. And it's just a different world to, like, you know how when you have something in common with someone and it's just a conversation starter? Braces are a conversation starter, and having braces is a unique thing. And at the end of the day, your teeth will look great. They're expensive, but your teeth will look great at the end, and you'll love the way you smile. Enjoy your braces, enjoy the journey, have fun, go to your appointments, keep your teeth clean, and take lots of pictures. Follow me on social media. I'll have everything linked down below. Maybe I'll have something out on the screen. Who knows? Subscribe. Let me know if you want to see any more braces videos, any hair tutorial videos, any clothing hauls, just anything. Let me know. Comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and follow me on my journey of hopefully getting my braces off this year. I'm gonna keep our fingers crossed, because, you know, it's been 4 years and I'm tired of it. Love my teeth, love my smile, but I kind of want to see what I look like without them.